Hello, YouTube. Welcome to a new day 365. My name is Jim, and this is my channel on relapse and recovery from drug addiction. Today is December 2nd. It's 12 o'clock p.m., and I'm glad to talk to you all. So, last time I made a video, it was just before I entered the Ossington detox here in Toronto, Ontario. Um, and if any of you care enough, um, it would be appreciated that that you could write a review for me, or for them at least, at the Ossington Detox. I got to tell you, maybe I'm being a little dramatic, but they saved my life. Uh, they truly did. They were great to me. It's the longest period I've ever spent in a detox. I was there for 2 weeks prior to my admission into the treatment center that I'm in now, and I'm in a drug rehab facility again here in Toronto, and I came in last night, and yeah, this is the new leg of my journey. Um, you know, y- y- you've you've kind of been able to witness my struggle with addiction over the last few months, and I'm glad to be where I'm at today. Um, I think 17 or 18 days sober. So that's the longest I've been sober. Well, since September. So um, just to recap, I had a year and a half sobriety up until March 10th, which is when the world went on lockdown. This COVID thing, it's been a crazy experience. The world went on lockdown. I was laid off from my job. I'm still laid off from that job. Still employed, but still laid off. Um, the gym's closed. I stopped going to the gym. I stopped going to AA meetings because it's just, as you know, we just weren't able to gather in large groups, things like this. So that contributed to my downward spiral. I had some negative thoughts, whatever. I wasn't, because prior to that I wasn't involved too much in an AA group. Like, I never had a home group. I didn't have a sponsor. I wasn't doing these things. The things that I should have been doing, I wasn't doing. I was just kind of white knuckling it and doing it on my own. And I don't know. So that just, for whatever reasons, it just um, put me in a negative headspace, which led me to I think it was 7 months of hard use and relapse. And then y- you might have seen my video the day my family left. After that, uh, I wasn't mentally prepared to deal with that, or um, I just really let myself get depressed, and it was easier to use drugs than it was to deal with my stuff, or maybe I didn't have the right people around me to help me cope. I wasn't reaching out to the right people. But I'm in a better headspace now. My head's clear. The psychosis is down. I'm in a post acute withdrawal. So that lasts some time too. So, like, I mean, as time goes on, as time progresses, I'll get more and more clear headed, and life will slowly get better. So I told you before I went into Ossington that oh, I think I got lost there. So if you could write a review for Ossington, if you care enough, like, they're at risk of being closed um, for funding reasons. So it'd be awesome if you could just write a review. I don't know. It's not likely you will, but they asked me to, so I did. I give them a great review because they really did save my life. They were great. Um, what else do I say? So I'm in this treatment center. It's a minimum of 30 days, up to 90. They also offer a sober living housing up to a year after the program's completed. Um, and what I was saying just before this is that if you watched my last video, I told you that I give up the room that I was renting. So outside of here, I have no fixed address. I'm homeless, right? It's okay, and I'm not ashamed of that. Not in any way am I. This is my life, and this is how it is. I'm not one of these people that need money in a big house and all these fancy things that are so important to people in society. Like, whatever. This is my journey, and I'm okay with that. God's been good to me. I might not feel that way all the time when I'm in my worst moments, but I but when I'm clear headed, I know God has a plan. I don't pretend to know what it is, and it's none of my business. But I have faith, right? I do. I have faith. Um, that this is just well, let me see. This is just a short video, just to touch base with you. I'm gonna get back into reading daily reflections on a new day. Maybe I'll do that right away and post a second video after this. Um, I don't know. Thank you all to all who watch my videos. It gives what. Then that's not even the important part. Uh, I do these videos for myself, selfishly, and I do them for those who are struggling, you know, who might not have people to support them um, mentally and emotionally like we need. Like, I have people in my life who will argue with me and say, "Oh, we give you money and stuff like this," but that's that's not the support we need. We need love and we need understanding. And until you try to truly understand uh, what and why a person might be going through something, like you're just it's just lip service. It's not. It's Are you helping for the right reasons? Like, sure, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into all that. It's deep stuff, right? And nothing is. I know I don't see every angle. Um, you know, before I went into detox, I tried to I was crying for help, right? Like, I was really fucked up on drugs, and I tried to explain this to people who just don't get it. They try to, but I think there's more judgment going on than anything else. It's not. They have their opinions and their thoughts and their beliefs, and that's fine. Like, I can't hate for that. But I find that people want you to do things their way, and they get offended if you don't. This is still my life. Like, so what I was saying is that I'm crying out to these people, but but I think all they hear is, I want money, and I never asked for money. I needed help. I needed some sort of support, some sort of, like, you know, positive feedback, you know. But we live in a strange world, man, where addiction is taboo. Um, People judge, right? They don't often stop to consider their own lives and the problems they have, and that, wow, if someone else has a problem, it might not be the same situation, but we all need help, right? We all need, like, community and validation, things like this. I don't know. It's weird. I'm still trying to figure it out, and I'm gonna try to figure it out for my whole life because these things interest me. Like, people are strange, um, and they're kind and they're loving, and everyone wants to do the right thing, I think. But the right thing isn't always objective, right? It gets very personal to some people, you know. So I'm out there, like, I get all fucked up, and, like, but I'm always open about my addiction. Like it's not bad to be an addict, right? It's an illness. It's an illness. And some people want help and some people don't. Me, I need help because I can't do it on my own. I don't have all the answers. All I wanted was like some good suggestions and some good advice from people who cared. But I don't know. It's weird. There's more I want to talk about on this subject later. I don't want to make this too long of a video. I want to say thank you to those who did try to help. My brother Robbie's one of those people. He did, and I know his heart was in the right place, but even he doesn't get it. Um, and I can still sense this hostility and this judgment, even from him. Right? It is what it is. I'm gonna stop depending on those people because I don't know. I don't know. They've formed opinions and they've taken other people's opinions and they go with that. They don't really try to get to know me. So it is what it is. No big deal, right? It's not. I'm not gonna hold it against them. You know, like they hold my addiction against me, right? Like whatever. You know. Anyways, the important thing is that I'm involving myself with the right people now. People who understand, people who have been in my situation and who have changed their lives. And that's what it's about for me. I'm opening up. I am doing AA meetings again, and I do them online over Zoom. I'm in the right place now where there are like-minded people, and there are counselors who are trained and experienced with situations like mine. I'm not a dumb guy. I'm not a bad person, but to try to convince that to someone else is just it's pointless, right? They're only going to see the addiction, and I don't know. Even though I may not have done anything personally to them, they've still formed their opinions, and I've got to be okay with that. Like, and in some cases, I just got to distance myself. People might think they need to distance from me, and they probably do. But it's just as important that I distance myself from some of those people because, you know, their their motives aren't always in my best interest. They're self-seeking motives, right? I don't know. And I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone. I know that I'm not. But you know what? Nobody's better than me either. And I got to remember that, you know. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, and I don't know. Well, I'll be in touch very soon. I'm gonna make this more. I'm gonna make the videos more often and be more not persistent, but anyways, I'm gonna make videos more often. Take care, everyone.